Hey guys, and welcome. My name's NG Paradox, and we're here with the Florence. It's been a weird one playing as the Florence, obviously. I think compared to some of the other ones, it's definitely been the least action-packed when it comes to the other ones we've been so far. But in its own way, it's kind of been nice. It's kind of been nice in its own way being a loyal vassal. We've not really been a loyal vassal that much. I guess in lists we were a little bit. Yeah, I guess it's kind of similar to that one, if anything. But it's been an interesting place. I want to know from you guys, how do you feel? Out of all the characters who've been so far, which one actually has been your favourite? Which character, which dynasty was your favourite we've been so far? I'd love to know from you guys, actually. Was it, the Tullys, the Belmores, etc.? All the ones we've been. We've been a few, not lots. Not lots just yet. We've been a few. But the history of our world is being told right now, and it's going along nicely. I want to see how it develops even more in the future, but I think we put the Mandeville in a good place right now. It seems a bit more united than it was before, possibly. Then again, that's hard to tell because it was always quite badly united, and right now it's not perfect. Stables, build more stables in Brightwater. 2,500 men. I would love to take that, but I guess we could. The Queen would not help him, but she'd likely tell me to stand down. That's the only problem. Because they're together, she'd probably ask me to stand down. I need to get a favor from her, so that way I can then probably try and get the lands from the Arbor. So we need her to be as strong as possible so she can fight the Arbor. That's what we want. She also has a claim on Bard's home, so we do really want to face off against the Arbor as much as possible. So given the Mandeville has much chances to have claims upon the Arbor, is kind of what I guess we want right now. That's what we need. But she's about to come to age. And then hopefully then maybe she'll have the men she needs to face the Arbor. Nope, she lost men. She got half the men after that happened straight away. There's discontent. I decline. Now the council will be a bit stronger now. What happened to her? Oh, she's still alive, but her claim was only weak. So her claim is not useful right now. It was only useful until then. Her son has come older. Garrett Florin, he's 18 years old. Are you kidding me? You married him... She married him matrilineal, and they had a son. Appledores. Thanks AI. Well, that was a waste of time. that was a waste then, wasn't it? Great, lovely, thanks. And did you marry the other two? I bet you married your two daughters off, yeah? Yeah, just married them off to whoever would take them, I bet. Because they're not your dynasty, so you're like, oh, I don't care about my kids, they're not my dynasty. That means I don't care about them. Even though they grew in my belly and I raised them to be older and I thought, F it, let's just throw them away. Stupid AI. But yeah, okay. I mean, it's not really stupid, it's smart, isn't it? Because they know what I'm doing. It's the AI trying to stop me from doing sneaky, easy things like that. But oh well. How's that war going though? Second war, it's still 0% right now. She learns quickly. I have to put a stop to that. You can't be so just despicable, my young girl. You can't be so despicable. And the Dragon King is winning once again. He's going to force the Royces. Maybe takes their lands. Who knows? He's given them an opportunity now to basically do whatever he wants. And what the... She decided to step down. Oh, she died. wait. No, wait. I regret to inform you that I decided to remove you from a position on the council. You've served your position. I deemed another person more suitable to sit in your place. And straight away she gets killed by assassination. So whoever she put in my place, I was the only thing keeping you alive. You stupid girl. I helped raise that little girl. I protected her all that time. And as soon as she got rid of me, because she was told by her husband probably or someone that she couldn't trust me. Well, he's 9 years old. It wasn't him. Whoever his regent is, He wants me to be chief general. Fine. But whoever it was... Oh, probably Leah. Yeah. Now, she's the regent right now. And I want the High Lordship for my son-in-law, please. Please. Can we have the High Lordship for our son-in-law? You got too many High Lordships. It's obvious, Request excommunication. It must be an adult. It's a shame. Well, maybe I want to become regent again then to protect them, yeah. A favor from the Old Town. It is Old Town itself, so that actually could be useful. That could be actually. And he is married to a Florence, so yeah, you know what? Let's do it then. We just get an alliance. No, we can't get an alliance. Okay. We have a few factions. Depose the king. Aline for the Mandeville or Liege Loyalists. So I think Aline is the heir. No, Layla's the heir. So one of them wants to put Layla in charge. The other one wants to put Aline in charge. What chaos. But I want to become the regent. Yeah, we want to become the regent. Because we don't like the other girl being there. We don't trust her. But to become the regent, I need that to be my thing. But my ambition is to have a son, and we still don't have one. So I have to wait and see. Am I... Yep, I was about to say, that guy's never going to get it. It's going to go to this guy, probably. Oh, that's probably what you wanted my support for, wasn't it? Dorian Hightower pushed himself to become the High Lord of Oldtown. The Hightowers are back in charge of their lands. I mean, that's kind of nice to see. King Tom and the Trident won. They saved Peckledon again. I guess, and he owes me a favor now as well. So I guess that's kind of good. He's in the Liege Loyalist. He's got his lands back. Oz bought for the Mandeville. You know what? This is just ridiculous. They keep killing each other. It's all just ridiculous. I say we overthrow the monarchy. I say we get a voting system. What do you say, Mr. Hightower? Join me. Join my faction, please. Join me. I say we overthrow the monarchy. You know what? I said he was being a loyal vassal, Mr. Eden. He was being a loyal vassal, but he's learned. He's learned. Think about it. Think about the people we've been through, the Fossaways we've seen. It never ends well. They just keep fighting amongst themselves, giving their lands to each other, and it just never ends. We just need a diplomatic situation where the other families of the Mandeville can work together. Us, the Florence, the Hightowers, the Peaks, the Kenwicks, you know, we all need to be able to work together to defend the Appledores. We need to work together to defend our lands from the outside forces which have grown extremely strong while we stagnated for a long time, you know? The Mandeville is one of the first kingdoms that appeared in Westeros, and we stagnated for so long. We need to bring it back into order, and the Fossaways have become too corrupt by themselves. Look at all these factions for the different family members. It's ridiculous. Deposem's also doing the same thing, so let's just do this. I could have pushed it with us too. 160%. I think we should do it, yeah. Mr. Hugh, I'm sorry, we changed our mind. I thought with Walder, I saw promise. I thought, you know what? Here's a chance to teach a girl to rule the realm correctly. This is a chance for us to be good, Florent people and help the Mandeville grow. But you've gone too ridiculous. You know, I'm a kind man, but this is for the good of the realm. That's why I have to do this. I have to do this for the good of the realm. So I still think it fits to the character. So we're going to do it. Demand abolition of the monarchy. I'm sorry. Use a favor. Fired in the process. Your shameful attempt at Blackvale, then war it is. War will come to the Mandeville. We must bring order back to the Mandeville. No longer will the Fossaways demand to take lands and give them to other Fossaways or fight amongst themselves, and we must deal with the outside threats. We must take you down, put an elective monarchy in place, and so then we can vote. And if there is a good Fossaway, he will be chosen. But unless there's a good Fossaway, another lord will take the position and head the Mandeville against as many enemies. This must be done. Let's go, Hightowers. So the Hightowers and the Florence have had enough of the politics and debauchery of the Fossaway family. It's been enough. We've seen in the last, just 2 parts, everything changed. I was quite happy. Everything's changed, you know? It just went one step too far. Let's go. Commanders. Quentin. Let's take Norcross. And I guess we'll have my kinsman, Hemden. Let's all go. I will lead the front, because I'm the best commander. Then we've got Quentin. And we'll take, I guess, Colin? Just sounds so weird. It's like, it's Colin. Oh yeah, Colin. I know Colin. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Has a paper route, yeah? So that means, oh wait, they're just going to go there. How many men do they have? He's 3,000 men. Hugh Fossaway defended by Leah Fossaway. It's all Fossaways all the way up. This is bad for me, but I do have the hills. So we might be okay, and I'm hoping the Hightowers come to help. Please, Hightowers, come! They've only got 1. You'd think we'd have done well, because their army was not arranged at all. You'd think we'd be okay. But apparently that was not the case. Well, well, well. That did not go well at all. High towers, I needed you to come fight. Where are you going? Bring your 8,000 men forward. I thought we might have been able to hold on in the hills there, you know, and they had one part of the army. I'm surprised they did that well. We should probably hire some mercenaries for now. Let's get these sellswords in. We can afford one group of sellswords, I think. That'll give us, like, you know, a few men. Not too many men, but at least enough that we can fight. But they're now coming to... Oh, you effing kidding me. I thought we'd get away. I'm making many mistakes. What about my family? Well, what do I do with my family? Send my family to hide and I cannot risk them being captured. Yeah, we can't risk it. Come join me. Oh, and what's this? What's this? The West March. What have you done? What is this? Everyone's revolting as well. Revolt against the king. So everyone's fighting out. It's complete chaos. This is why we need this. We need this right now. There we go. The High Towers have won. Okay, well, maybe I don't win, but the High Towers will win. We need to go straight to we need to go straight to Cider Hall, the ancestral capital of the Fossaways, before the other armies get there. Come on, High Towers. I'll send them over here. Come here. I should have told them to follow me. Sorry, I did a lot of things wrong. It's been a while since we fought anything, so I was not completely in one mind, I guess. Let's go, go, go. Quickly, go, go, go. They're not there yet. Okay, our enemies are not there yet, so we need to get there first. I should be in the center. Then we'll have the captain, the guards, and Quentin on this side. Go in. We can win this battle. Is it better just have one in the center? I'm brave, though, now. Is it just... Oh, look, our center's terrible. Are we terrible at leading men? I don't get it. Look at that. Like, we just fell apart, even though we have more men in the center. Who was his leader? So they're not going to get that. What a stupid war this has been. We've had, like, no good men. But the High Towers will get it. That's fine, I guess. Literally, my men have been completely incapable. The Florents were completely incapable during this war. But there we go. The Royces have been forced to make peace. What will happen to the Royces? And the people that fought with them. And we can now get a claim on Torrent Peak, but I have to wait for now. I'll keep the men, we might as well, but yeah, we'll just let the High Towers take this. Won't take them long, hopefully. The kid is in hiding, so they might not be able to grab him. What's the war score of the other army? 53%. What? Do they have the heir? The heir's also in hiding, so no one has either of them. Revoke the lordship of Crow's Baron. The Arryns have lost their last piece of land in the Vale, I think, if I remember correctly. Poor them. They've gone to hide with the Belmores now. The Munificent. Golden, beautiful new sword. Ruby Scepter, Crown of Pearls. Good for them. We're going to need to capture him or something, aren't we? Let's go back over here. There we go. Dragonstone in all of its splendor. Look at that. In all of its splendor. Old Anchor, though, is still free. I'll never let them hurt me again. I've lost trust in. Yeah, so because of all this, we've lost trust in. Okay, that makes sense. Looks like a peasant leader took over. That's why. Yeah, and the Red Fort's got that. Oh, no, the Malcolms are gone. Poor Malcolms. And who controls this? Yeah, the Belmores have that. Okay. Very odd piece to have, but okay, fine. We'll accept it. We'll accept it for now. Who is this? The Blounce. Yeah. Call physician at once. My daughter. Come on, my daughter. Please. Survive. How much longer? It's taken ages to take that. And my other daughter's now got Charismatic Negotiator. She didn't end up being very good, to be honest, either. My other daughter has Dysentery, though, and she's not pregnant. That's not good. That's not a good combination of things to have. Dragon sends a slave raid on the sisters. They're not invading. It's only a slave raid. My first daughter has died with no kids. That's a big shame. And Lana Florent has taken over. Well, I guess you could marry her husband. Yeah, because might as well, you know. No. He doesn't want to get married? Yeah, arranged marriage. Huh? Marriage betrothal? We can do that, but not a marriage? Wait. Oh, because she's in hiding, that's why. Okay, we're going to wait for the command of hiding. Okay. I can't bring my hiding until the end of the war, yeah. So I'm going to have to wait for that. New justice here, though, will have to go to another Florent. We'll send him the fabricated claim. God, we need peace in these lands so we can get our claim. I wonder if they win their war, does our war continue? That's my question right now. I'm not completely sure. Should we capture anyone? No, we didn't. They all stay still hidden. We got 42%. There's not really much to take, is there? Yeah, there's really not much to take. They got 96%. And there we go. So they won. We can now go down here. So they won that war. The young girl's now put into charge his sister. This guy's now imprisoned by Lady Leah. What a weird situation this all is. Do they have more men? I guess we go attack Lady Leah, because maybe when we can capture the boy, possibly. We can go fight the soldiers. I'm not sure. We can't even capture this. Peace offer was accepted. How many men defend this? I could probably go get that actually myself. I could probably get that myself. Okay, well I'll go take that. How about you guys control Horn Hill? Go take Horn Hill. We got 49%. We will win this war and finally bring together the Mandervale once and for all. It will be united, you know, Fossaways, Hightowers, Florence, and all the other leaders and people will all get a chance. The coffers of your lord's subjects are empty? Give them gold. I think he would, yeah. I'm charitable, give them gold. They're fighting. They're fighting alongside us, we should give them gold. So oh, we just got enough men, only just. If something bad happens, we'll lose a lot of men. Aemond Targaryen hatched a dragon. Sundancer, nice name. I like the name. I like names like that kind of mean like, you know, Sundancer or, you know, Steam Pig, you know, whatever you want to call your dragon, you know. I like those types of names, to be honest. Aegon's conquest of Old Anki is going to take that. Not a surprise, I guess he wants to put it together. He's getting this. Using the Whispers. Ooh. Whispers. What's going on in the Whispers? So, Elena Zontaine, married to Prince Raker, fought against Nerys Targaryen. And I think, who died? She lost. Elena, the non-Targaryen, she lost. Her dragon, Valankar, died. 89-year-old dragon, lost to a 32-year-old dragon. And it was as strong as... Wow! That is very unlikely. That is... I've never seen one that big a difference, I think. That's not been maimed or something. But why are the Dragon Riders fighting? Denaria lost against Nerys Targaryen. Misa killed another dragon. A baby, strong, agile dragon. What's going on here in the Whispers right now? Claim on Crackler Point. Yeah. Dire Den. So Dire Den... Which is this one. She's got a crown. What's going on in their lands with crowns on their heads? I don't know what's going on over, but some of the Targaryens are fighting amongst themselves, killing some dragons. Yep. More dragons are being killed. The Command of the Bloody Gate. He fought against Nerys Targaryen. You have North Crackler Point. Okay. Osankux died against Misa. Misa is destroying. It's maimed now, but it is destroying all of the dragons at this current point in time. It is currently destroying all of them. And it's another fight. I think this time it died. Misa was finally killed by Viserys. Now remember, it was injured before this battle, so it's not a surprise here. Materys Targaryen was the winner here. Nerys was defeated. Severely injured, mangled. It was not good when she was finally defeated, actually. Pretty horrible. Pretty horrible. What's the Arbor doing? Claim on the rock. So the Arbor is attacking for the rock. This is what we were afraid of. I needed to unite the Mandervale to take out the Arbor before they did this, but they have done it. Young King Owen at 12 years old versus Queen Moya, 30-year-old Tully. Got 2 daughters. Her husband's now dead. And she's not getting married, apparently. And we need a new person on the council, Sinestral. We'll go with Quentin, I guess. I don't see any army. I don't see any current army. Marry as you please. Can they take that? They can. They've almost got that. Their old anchor's been defeated. They bent the knee. New Lord Commander goes to Commander Hallis Flint. So Flint is now the Lord Commander. Good for him. We lost some more men. We just got enough to take it, though. Come on, just keep going. We've got 27%. We'll go and take the capital again. War against the tyranny. The Templetons of Wickenden still don't accept the Dragon King as their ruler. He's got Wickham, Iron Oaks, Dartmoor, the Fingers, Runestone again. Is that the Royces still? They still got it? Yep, Lynn Royce. His father was beheaded by the Dragon King, and so obviously he can't accept that. He's still fighting against them. The Vale is not giving up. They're not giving up their independence this easily. The Royces, you know, they fight hard, you know? They fight like bronze. That's what they do. Okay, victory, 24%. We got that. Okay, I'm going to send my men here. Maybe this time we can actually win an actual fight, possibly. Now, you keep taking down. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take down these guys. I want to get a victory into my belt. Beautiful new Dark Sister. So he's now got Dark Sister and Blackfire? Yeah, he's got Dark Sister and Blackfire. Who did he get that from? I'm not sure. Someone must have died in the family, of course, though. But he got Dark Sister. We're going to go in here, then. We'll take this for his office. I'll do it with him later. We'll do this later. We're busy. Have a family put in the dungeon, then. House arrest, yeah. It's important to have them, but we're not going to just put them in the dungeon. I'm not that mean. X are now patient. Would I fight him? I am brave, I guess. I would take him on. We've got Walder Tumblestone, a skilled fighter, duelist, brave man, versus me. It's not a massive difference. And he's married to a Florent. No! Prepare to die. Why do I have no bodyguard? I don't think there's any good bodyguards in my lands anyways. Ooh. Ugh. Maybe we should have made her the bodyguard. But he wouldn't run away. Guys, this could be the end of the Florents right here. In their war to try and take down the monarchy and bring stability finally to the Mandervale. Might he die before he sees the end of it? Let's do it. Prepare to die. And so, in Honeyholt, the war will be decided here in Honeyholt. 51%. If we win, the war's ours. If we lose, who knows what the AI will do? Who knows what the AI will do? So, we must continue the fight. Can Eden, at 56 years old, beat the young Walder Tumblestone? Well, 49 is not young, but this will be an epic battle. So, I'm scared. One mistake is all to get you speed, force, or defensive stance. Now, being patient, I think maybe more of this defensive man. Charitable, proud, shy. Yeah, I think he's more defensive kind of guy. So he's going to go for defense. As you and Sir Walder engage, you slip up and leave an opening in your defense. A skilled warrior like Sir Walder needs an invitation, no invitation to strike. He overwhelms me. Do I yield? If I yield, it's the end of the war. No, I'm proud. I'm not finished yet. You won't get another chance. Did I get hurt? I'm not hurt just yet. Okay, defend. He forced you to overwhelm my defensive stance. No, he's too strong. His young strength. And no! Walder back, but his onslaught is unstoppable. And we passed on from this world. He was killed in personal combat in the midst of battle by Walder Tumblestone, known as Eden the Hunter. May he find peace with the gods. His reign was so peaceful, and he died in blood. Lady Lana, a craven coward. It is unlikely that her subjects will respect her. Long live Lady Lana. He wanted to leave the Mandervale in better, more respectful hands for the future, and he's left it in just chaos, hasn't he? It's now just chaos. She's not old enough. She's not old enough right now. How old is she? Oh no, she's 17. Because we're in a hiding, that's why there's a regency. They'll still win probably, because the high towers are too strong right now. So they'll probably still win. But I mean, who will then be the ruler? Will she take over? She's not good enough to take over. The other daughter would have been fine. She's charismatic and a good negotiator. Would have been perfect. But this is the worst case scenario for the Florents wanted. So there we go, guys. Our story in the Mandeville has ended. Politics, intrigue, succession. Yeah, in the end, it was kind of interesting in its own weird way. But it's a shame that we couldn't have forced that in. He could have taken charge and then beaten the Arbor. Let's have a quick look what's going on, though, in that war. 67% in favor of the Rock, so she is losing. Only 4,000 men left, so she's probably going to lose that. Dragonstone currently in their war, 62% in favor of him. He should be fine, but I guess we'll do another vote, guys. I'll see you in a second. Who will we become? There's a king beyond the wall, actually. I wonder. Maybe we'll end up beyond the wall. Who knows? But yes. See you in a sec. Hey, guys. And yes, the vote is now on. I'm kind of, you know what, this is one of the ones that's upset me more than some of the others, just because he had so much unfinished work. It was right in the middle of the war. Finally, his big move. And right in the middle of it, he gets killed in battle, you know? But that's the way the cookie crumbles, and in a way, that's what kind of makes this series so unpredictable, because we could just be a young man and die in battle at some point. And if the character's going to fight, you know, they have to fight, you know? I can't just be like, okay, I don't want my character to fight because I want them to continue living. They have things they've unfinishedly done. I'm going to try and play it safe. You know, I can't do that because I got to stick to the character. And he turned brave recently because of the war. If he had not had brave, I don't know what I would have done, because he's shy but he's proud. I don't know. I'd love to know what you guys think. What do you guys think? Do you think he wouldn't have fought if he wasn't brave, based on the other stats? I'd love to know what you guys think. But yes, let's click the button. You know the routine by now. We're going to click it 5 times. Remember to go to description and vote on the voting straw poll and choose the one that you want. But let's see. Number 1, we have Lord Willard of Sarsfield, of the Sarsfield family, of course. They're a current lord in just the lordship of Sarsfield. So there we go. It's underneath the rock. Now this one obviously could be interesting because of the dynamic between the rock, the trident, and the arbor. Yeah, these areas are now interesting places these days. They're underneath, of course, the powerful Lydon family, the most powerful family in the rock, the Badgers, or whatever this is. So it could be an interesting one to be underneath them. Obviously, they are quite strong, so we might not be able to do much underneath them. I'm not sure. How old was he? He is 34 years old, so he's a pretty good age. That's a pretty decent age, I think, to start as. Then let's click it again. And so we have the Sarsfields. Who's number 2? We have... Oh! Well, Lord Lynn Royce. This is an unexpected one. Now, in the past, this would have been really funny, because we could have then been king of the Runestone and fought against, you know, our previous character, which would have been really fun. But right now, they just were taken over by the dragons, and they're trying to, you know, help lead revolts. You know, they're not leading it right now, but they are supporting the current one. But their family's been really trying to push back, and his father obviously was executed by the dragons. So yeah, this would definitely be one basically just trying to find independence and get our lands back for the Vale, for the people, or even recreate our kingdom. But can we fight the dragons? And currently in the war, obviously, we are actually in a war with them, and we saw in the last part that the dragons are winning. So we could just jump in, and then he loses the war, and he gets his head cut off. Or as his land's taken away from him, we have no idea what will happen. So that one's really a big uncertainty. It would be really interesting, would be really cool to try and do those things, but he'd have so much uncertainty. I have no idea to predict what would happen. He's 24 years old, so very young as well. So those are two very interesting. I like those two. I think that's going to be quite difficult to choose between, actually. And number 3, then. We're not moving very far at this point in time. Lord Robin Viprin. Now, he is known as the Mad. So you could probably get a lot from that. He's the Lord of the Trident, Commander of the Trident. He's a High Lord. He's the High Lord of the Trident. So there you go. He's the current High Lord of the Trident. He's a Viprin. Remember when we took over them, he's underneath the Trident. So kind of just the opposite to the Rock, except for he's not just a count. He's actually our High Lord. So he'll be a bit stronger because he's 19, so he's the youngest one. Huh. Those 3 all have... They're all similar, but very different as well. I don't think I could choose between these 3, actually. There's benefits and problems of all of them. So yeah, I think there's going to be 3 difficult ones. For any of you guys that want to be in this sort of situation, a vassal in Westeros, these are difficult choices, I think. Let's see what we get. Number 4, then. Will we leave Westeros for number 4? No. We're staying just around this area. I can't believe this. Okay. Usually we've been quite varied, actually, but Lord Tristan Rufermont. Now, the Rufermonts, he's the Lord of Hard Vale. So that's this one right now. He's underneath Iron Oaks. That's the Tumbletons. He's underneath the Tumbletons, the Rufermonts. We know the Rufermonts technically control Belmore. The Strongs, they control the Bell Mountains. Remember, the king there's actually a descendant of Rufermont, but he changed his name to Belmore to keep to the Belmore family. We've seen that in the actual lore history and stuff with the Lannisters and stuff, so it's not that weird a thing. So they've got some good blood links, some good dynamics in the Vale. Probably a respected family. They're underneath the Templetons, and they're fighting the war against the dragon, but if they lose, we probably would not lose our head. So this could give us a chance to fight in the war, but not be overly involved. And he's 58 years old, so we would play as his heir. I did say if we choose him, if he dies, we play as his heir. So that would be the first time we get to do that if he chose that one. I say it does protect us as well from having our head cut off or losing our lands, probably, from the dragons. And maybe, again, we'll see what they're like, whether they support the dragons or not. I have no idea what this man's like or his son, but he's known as the Hunter, so he's probably a good fighter. But there you go, 4 different ones. But similar but very different. They are. That's such a weird choices. And number 5 then. Will we actually leave these 3 areas? Let's go. Who will it be? Come on, I hope it's your favourite. And wow, we really are not going far this time, are we? Lord Denys of High Garden. And the funny thing about this one is we wouldn't even be that far away from our previous one, so we could still interact with the Mandeville. If you still want to see the Reach a bit more, this would be a perfect choice. So underneath the Arbor, obviously, we're still a Tully as well. So again, they're involved in all the inheritance chaos going on here. So it could be fun. They're a powerful lord, of course, having High Garden. But they don't control High Garden itself, so that maybe means they're not as powerful as I think. He's only 22 years old. Willem Dynasty. Quite young. Well, there we go. That was an interesting selection right there. All just around this very small area, which really surprised me. We've normally had like 1 or 2, always far away at least. Not even in the north or beyond the wall. But I like all of them for their own reasons. So, personally for me, I don't think I could choose for this one. But it's not up to me. It's up to you guys. So please go check out the description. Go vote on which family you would like to see. I've been me. You've been you. And we're saying goodbye to the Florents. Still so much to do. So much to see. But what's wrong with me in the back streets? You never do.